Hey guys, it's JD. A little bit of a different video for you today, not quite the podcast, just a quick up review of some poker chips. Now, I don't know about any of you, but typically when I go to make purchases, especially stuff offline, I want to find as much information I can about the company and the products that are coming to me. So I usually jump on YouTube, do some searches, do some Google stuff, and try to find out as much as I can about what I'm picking up. So in this case, I could not find anything other than the company itself, Straight Up Poker Supplies, information on these poker chips. So they are a clay composite chip. So they're not pure clay. They do have a metal insert. This is just a sticker. It's not pressed in. Nothing fancy. It's sort of an entry level chip, weighing in at about 14 grams. So it's on the heavier end of things. A lot of people like to play in the 9-gram sort of area, but these guys in particular are 14 grams. And essentially I have just 4 denominations because, as I mentioned, it's for a T1000 tournament. So for a little over $100, 500 chips, which is plenty enough to run that tournament. Impressions, these guys are decently colored. So they have decent contrast in colors. I particularly like the black ones with the teal and gold. The green and the purple and the yellow also good. The 500s I'm not so keen on. I'm not very keen on this orange here. It just doesn't contrast enough, although the green is quite nice. In the 500 chip set, sometimes what you will find in cheaper sets is these labels are not put on properly. They're not centered properly. In the case of these, done really, really well. I did not find any missing labels, any off-centered, any peeling off. Nothing. So as far as I can tell, pretty good to start. But then again, I haven't used these in a game yet. So like I said, initial impressions. So we've got some nice texturing on the outside. Good marks. I do like the bullseye targeting that you see here, pointing towards the middle, pointing to the Monaco Millions, obviously a fictional casino or tournament. But yeah, very nice chips in that sense. As far as flatness goes, quite flat, very little variation when you squeeze them. Sometimes when you squeeze on a side like this, you will see gaps here because they're not quite flat. I have not measured these yet, so I have not measured the weight. I don't know how accurate the weight is or anything like that. I have noticed on some that there are a little, and you might be able to see it on that one there in particular, I don't know, but just a little bit of edging. It's not a terrible sin, but just to note, it's a bit sharp on the edge, which you can feel. But other than that, a good set. I do appreciate the coloring. So the purple, the green, the black, they're quite bright, quite nice. They stack up nice. You know, the side coloring, as I indicated, are good contrasting colors. So on the stacks, they look quite nice. And for those of you who care about sound, you know, decent sounding chip. They also splash fairly well. So that's the initial look at the Monaco Millions. If you enjoyed this video, or if you find it even remotely helpful, just leave a comment below. I mean, this is just for a poker night that I have here at the studio. So again, Monaco Millions. They were about $120 for a set of 500. Quite inexpensive, 14 grams. So hopefully this video was at least remotely, or at least a tiny, tiny bit useful for you. Some information. Like I said, I didn't see anything on these. I quite like them. They are a bit heavy. I wish they were a bit lighter, but color-wise, look-wise, for a clay composite chip, not too bad. Anyways, until next time, it's JD. See ya.